I'm Mahjoob Zweiri from Doha, a professor of contemporary Middle East politics at the Qatar University. Mahjoob, thank you very much, first of all, for your time and for talking to us here at TRT World. What's your reaction, please, to these potential ceasefire talks reaching an agreement or a near agreement? How much should we read into these reports?
Well, it's obvious that Israeli government is not in a good shape politically and militarily. After all of this, after 15 months of destroying Gaza, there is no achievement, no victory. Hamas is still functioning, still attacking, still active, and most important, still Israel is being attacked, whether by Hamas and other groups, or from Yemen. So the security of Israel has been basically has failed as a government to secure Israel. The other issue, I think, is important to evaluate what's happening. There is a clear pressure on Netanyahu now from Trump because he believed that Trump is not, I would say, determined to enter or in favor to engage in any kind of conflict in the first year of his presidency. So he wants this war to end as soon as possible, and as he said, before the 20th of January. I think those two factors pressuring Netanyahu to go to a deal. However, we have to be careful. Netanyahu has always try to give this kind of impression that things are moving in the right direction. Last minute, he always created the problems and basically stop all of the initiatives to have any kind of peace.
And Mahjoob, as you mentioned there, quite correctly, we've been here before, haven't we? So how likely are we to see anything actually materialise this time, especially given that Netanyahu has insisted repeatedly that nothing will happen until Hamas has been defeated completely? And it would appear that he's far off that still.
You know, in the last 48 hours, I have closely followed what's happening. Israel was saying that they will delay any kind of withdrawal from Lebanon. This afternoon, the confirmation has came that Israelis has started withdrawal from Ras al-Naqoura and southern Lebanon, and they continue to do so. Why I'm bringing this to discussion? I'm bringing this to say that Israelis is changing their attitude for different reasons. I think for military loss, for economic reason, for pressure from the families of the hostages in Gaza. And now I am predicting that there will be a positive move toward, I would say, a deal in next week or days, so they can basically respond to the pressure from the families. After the last video broadcast by Hamas, it was clear that the society pressure is increasing on Netanyahu, and the concern of returning those hostages dead is increasing. So I think that itself pushing to feel that there is sort of optimism to see kind of deal in next few days or weeks.
Mahjoob, really appreciate your time. Mahjoob Zweiri speaking to us live there from Doha.